The Grand Knowing by Linus Tamar, inspired by infinite intelligence and based on the principles of Abraham Hicks and the law of attraction. In this world, there are many perspectives. The version of our lives we grow to acknowledge and believe as our truth is based on what we were taught growing up by many who were pinched off from their own source of power. For example, our parents, siblings, and other family members, our friends, teachers, and other people and experiences that have influenced us. We grow up drifting further away from our powerful and unique identity, and instead, we make their reality our reality, even though it doesn't feel good to us. And many of us don't know how to bridge the gap to getting back to who we really are or who to trust to help us because we're still so caught up in the only reality we think we know. Thankfully, our higher power is always leading us down our path of least resistance, so we still have the choice in any given moment to choose to see and do things differently and in closer alignment with our power. Our higher power is infinite intelligence and is the power that creates worlds. If it can turn night into day or flow the breath of life through our bodies without us even having to lift a finger, surely it can give us all we need. But how, I hear you ask? Well, in any given moment, our power source have one main point of attraction, which is its perception of whatever we're focused on. And we, in our physical self, have another point of attraction, which is based on how we're perceiving the very thing we're focused on in that moment. We create both these points of attraction, except one is usually by default of our environment, and the other is pure and deliberate conscious awareness of who we really are and what we're becoming. When both these points of attractions are aligned, in other words, when our physical self perceives something in the same light as our higher power, we feel so much goodness flowing within us. Like right now, in this very moment, I can feel my connection to my dominant source. As the vibration is flowing through me, I am receiving and interpreting it into words. This is an example of the powerful creator that I am and my ability to manifest thoughts into things. And it feels so good. This positive feeling is as a direct result of my connection to my source. And that's what positive emotion is all about. When we feel negative emotions like lack, hate, anger, fear, shame, or blame, we're simply pinched off from the source of our power. It's not the actual situation that's causing the negative emotion, it's our perception of it. The negative emotion is a natural part of our internal guidance system, showing us our disalignment and telling us that our perception is different to that of our higher power. When we experience these negative emotions, it's time to let go of that specific situation and go general. Remember who you really are. Affirm the goodness within and around you. And trust that everything is always working out for you. Even when it doesn't seem like it is, it still is. And remember, contrasts, or otherwise known as challenges, embrace them because they cause us to know what we don't want in order for us to have a much clearer understanding of what we do want before we can even line up to receiving it. I did say that everything is always working out for us. As the powerful vibrational being that I am, my priority is to maintain my alignment with my higher power and to continue allowing myself to tap into its constant flow of abundance, joy, and satisfaction, which is all that I need. Doing this will create various other versions of how I'm perceiving my reality, no doubt. And I'm also consciously aware that I have the power to tune in and out of all or any of these different realities in any given moment in time. And therefore, I choose the version that feels the best. Nothing is permanent apart from the source of our beings. Even this version of my perception will change as the depth of my understanding continue to evolve along my path. We must choose to travel light and be prepared to leave everything behind, only taking with us this grand knowledge and understanding of who we really are.